live. It's Zoon. Sayaka Tokimoto-Davis. I was doing a Sayaka designer. This is a really big deal. It's a real honor.
Like
I
what
mean,
I
don't people
made?
usually do like really weird stuff in college?
Weird stuff. I don't know.
Like a mermaid crazy?
You mean like a design?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I like what I made, but I made, the jacket that has like colors like this.
Like
And then
shark's
that's
teeth.
like, not the teeth. It's more like a flower, color flower, like a flower is sticking out like this, I can't wear that, but, I love the idea of the flower.
Holy smokes.
And I made some coat that has a hole here on your breast.
You should make that for me.
Yeah, I like that, I now like I think about, like can I wear and, is it beautiful, that kind of stuff. But at the time I was going for more like ideas, like looking for like interesting ideas, and that's really fun.
What else did you do?
At the college?
Yeah. These are your formative years, right? Formative years, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're learning lots of new things, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I had like we were doing a lot of fashion show, like a small fashion show and stuff, and that was really fun.
You must have had a lot of famous friends in your class, right?
Famous friends? I mean, everybody's on the same page, because everybody's,
No. I mean, they became famous now. Not famous back
Yeah,
then.
I'm sure. Yeah. A lot of friends are still continuing, designing, and yeah.
Hey, Bob, can you comment just something real quick on there about, sorry if there's an error. We're going to post the video.
Mm-hmm.
Sumimasen. It's all right. It's just they might not be. It's not letting me type.
So the setting is different today?
Yeah, I had to use Zoom. We normally use Zoom, but not today because you didn't want to.
No, it's just, I think it's gonna echo, that's why, in the same room.
No, I won't echo.
Oh. Okay, anyways.
All right, so apparently college wasn't very important to you. So after college...
No, college was important, but, like, would you be more specific than,
Well, did you have any teachers that inspired you, or
teacher? Yeah.
or classmates who pushed you to want to expand your imagination, or anything like that?
I see. Yeah, teacher. I remember teachers. Yeah, teachers were really great. The first year teacher was so strict, it's like a typical Japanese parents kind of teacher. Like we really frightened. So I think it's good to study that way sometimes, like push yourselves hard, and like get the fundamental going. And second year teacher was really, she's so cool. Like I'm still like a friend with her. I say friend, but she was really creative, and she like she trusted students. I think she trusted the students' ability, and that was really.
What was her name?
Great. Hozawa sensei.
Hozawa?
Hozawa sensei.
Hozawa.
Uh-huh.
Hozawa sensei! Shout out! Hozawa to the max!
Yeah.
You did a good job with this one, huh?
Yeah. At the time, so after I graduated, I wanted to study abroad.
Wait, abroad?
Yeah, study
say that
abroad.
Word,
Huh? Really?
Yeah, abroad?
What?
If you're going to call a woman abroad, that's an old slang term. You shouldn't say that.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I wanted to study in foreign countries.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, I didn't know.
abroad.
Yeah,
Sorry.
abroad.
I thought you meant abroad.
I don't know.
I was going to say, that's not right.
Sorry for my pronunciation.
Oh, no. I was just making a bad joke and it didn't work. So I was trying to go deep into it to make sure
Sorry,
it works better.
yeah, it doesn't work. Language
That's
barrier.
okay. I have a barrier between me, too.
Hmm.
Boom.
Yeah.
I'm always hitting that barrier. Boom. All right, so then what happened?
Yeah, so I wanted to study abroad, and when I graduated, when I was graduating, she sent a letter to everybody, and then she said,
Oh, let me guess. She sent a letter that said, "Oh, Sayaka-san is the best in my class, and you guys are really struggling to keep up."
no.
And you framed that letter, right?
No.
Oh.
No, but she knew that I wanted to go, foreign country to study fashion. So she said like you can do it, kind of thing. She wrote,
Oh,
and
like a
that
hey, oh.
yeah,
And you were
like
like, "Oh, mochiron."
not like that, but yeah, of course, I was nervous and stuff. So she was like, you can do it.
Nervous? You seem so cool and collected.
Yeah, I guess in a way, I was not really nervous.
Oh, is it hard being so cool? Because I'm nervous as heck. Like right now, I'm like shaking with
Oh
nerves.
my god. Yeah. Hey, please guide me. You're the interviewer.
Hey, you can't just say yeah and then not talk anymore.
I'm talking.
Oh,
Anyways.
what's our commenter saying now?
あ、見られました。おはこんです。
Ohakon desu! Hey, it's
よか
finally
った
working! 22
です。
minutes
こん
in
にち
and it's finally
は。
working!
Yeah, it's okay. Still, I'm in Japan.
Howdy!
Howdy.
Okay, so you had, what's her name again?
小沢先
Hozawa
生 cheering me
sensei!
up.
Saying, hey, oh!
Yeah.
Writing letters and
Mhm.
singing songs, and then what happened?
Then, so I wanted to study abroad, but that was a lot to ask my parents to support me. So I decided to get a job and work for a while and then save money. So
Mm.
yeah, then I got a job in Japan, and I was working for that company for 5 years as a knitwear designer.
Whoa.
It just, I didn't have the experience, but it just happened, like.
So you worked at a Japanese company for 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. I thought you worked at 2 Japanese companies, right?
Actually, it was like, before I got like a full-time job, I was working as an intern, for Homo-san, the fashion designer, that I respected. And that was really fun, but it was only for, around the fashion week, like for a couple of months.
So, hey, my eyes are here. So,
Okay.
why did you want to study in another country?
I think I wanted to be free. I always wanted to be free, right? And
What do you mean?
yeah, so I think, it's not like because of a culture, you can choose to be free, but I guess like, I was just making brain for Japanese culture, but I
You
think
felt
in Japan,
restricted, right?
yeah, I felt restricted. What did you say?
Restricted?
Yeah, restricted. Like because I guess like a typical Japanese culture is like going for same direction way kind of way. Of course, you can choose, but because I get influenced so easily, if like out of 10 people, 8 people said, go this way, then I just follow that way, But inside of me, like saying that, actually, I don't want to go this way. But I just couldn't say, no, this is not me, So I just wanted, I guess like I wanted a freedom, and like go for more like creativity.
So you were grinding away at these companies, right?
Yeah.
And
That
you
was
were still dreaming about leaving Japan.
still living, dreaming about leaving Japan. I mean, but 5 years, and it was first time for me to learn knitwear design, through work, actual work, and of course, I was dreaming about going foreign country and stuff, but it was just like so busy.
And I imagine you built lots of other skills.
Skill, a lot
You
of
keep looking at Bob,
skill.
look at me.
I am looking at you.
I know Bob's handsome and everything, but
You're handsome. You're
I'm the
cute.
star of the show. This is my show.
Yeah.
Zoon Talks, not Bob Talks.
Yeah, I'm looking at you actually.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't look at you.
Just pretend like he's not here, like he's a nurse or something, okay?
Yeah, this is too distracting. So
you
was
know,
that
you know how Bob is. He wants to try to keep up.
Hmm.
He's like, oh, fashion designer. Oh, what am I going to do?
So I
That's what
learned
he
a
did.
lot of skills in the company. The company was so strict, like so strict. It's like army kind of thing.
They made you guys work out?
What do you mean?
Like
What?
exercise?
Brain
Push-ups.
kind of, yeah, brain
Fashion
exercise.
push-ups.
Yeah, but it taught me a lot. Yeah,
Make
it taught
that
me a
pants.
lot,
Make that skirt.
to respect, to respect the people, like,
Cha! Like that?
yeah.
Cha!
So,
Okay, so you were in Japan, you're building up skills, feeling a little frustrated, wanting to get the heck out of the country. And then...
yeah, I guess the company that I was working for, I was designing sweater, and that was really fun. But actually, like, the way we designed was, how can I say it? Like, we go to like see like other brands, what other brands are doing, and what's the trend, and then we do market research and stuff, then design. But I guess like I was looking for, as I said, more freedom, to express. Yeah, so then I built my skills. So 5 years later, I decided, okay, this is the time for me to go finally to other country.
And then you went right to Guatemala, right?
No, New York. But it's funny because I've never been to New York.
Still?
Yeah, I mean, when I decided, okay, I'm gonna go to New York. I've never been to New York, but somehow I thought, okay, New York.
Well, you should come. It's nice here.
It's I'm
like
here
it.
already, but yeah.
Oh. Okay, so one day you're working at your desk and you're thinking, darn it, I'm going to New York right now.
Yeah, finally. That was so 2009. I moved to New York. Finally.
Congratulations.
Yeah, but I was gonna just study English. Like I couldn't save so much money, to go to college and stuff. So I wanted to study English, but I still wanted to do like something related to fashion industry. So
you saved up like $1 million or two? Like $1 million, maybe two?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Just barely enough?
Yeah.
Please don't rob our house. Doesn't even have $1 million. Okay. So you pack up your stuff, and then what happens?
And then, finally moved to New York. And
Well, no, don't just skip over that part.
I didn't skip over.
Yeah, you said, well, then I moved to New York. No, what did you do?
What do you mean?
You shipped some boxes, right?
That detail?
You got in the plane. No, I'm going to make a point here, but I want you to be more specific so I can make my point.
Yeah,
See, guys, that's
I came here
commentary.
I came here with 2 packages. I mean, 2 luggages only.
Which one did you put him in?
I didn't bring him.
Oh. Trying to put all this together. Okay. So 2 luggages and what? You just packed up 2 bags and came?
Yeah, just came.
You have a lot more stuff than that.
Yeah, because I lived here for over 10 years,
10 years?
Uh-huh.
Holy wow, that's a lot.
Hey, don't steal my holy wow.
I'm gonna steal it, Bob. I'm taking it. It's mine now. So, this lady had a nice, reliable job in New York, packed up all of her stuff and said, I want to go. No, a nice, reliable job in Japan. Said, I want to go to New York. And you packed up, you quit your job, you flew here.
Yeah.
Did your parents think you were nuts?
No, actually, my parents, like a long time, my mom told me that, you're going to go to, you're going to live in foreign countries and you're going to marry to foreign guy. That's what she had been saying.
Your mom predicted Bob?
Yes. So, she's not fortune teller or anything
Good job,
like
Mom.
that,
You did
but yeah. So, my parents understood, my character, my character probably would fit in America, so they were not really surprised,
Well, Bob whispered this in my ear, but weren't you thinking of going to Italy first?
Yeah, as an option, I was thinking to go to Italy or Antwerp or Paris, or London, yeah, like all those stuff and
fashion places like
fashion
Kiev
places
or Panama.
Not Panama, but yeah, somehow I ended up being here. But it was like a more intuitive decision, Yeah.
All right, so then you came to New York, and then you started your brand, right?
No, not yet. So yeah, I went to study English, and I still wanted to do something related to fashion. So I was looking for internship.
Oh.
Yeah, internship job, and then after, was it 1 week or 1 month? I forgot, but right after I came here, I went to interview to get the internship, and that was the brand that I really, loved for a long time.
Which brand was it?
That's United Bamboo. That's called United Bamboo.
Oh, yeah, named after the crime organization, right?
It's the same as that, but it's unrelated.
Oh, sneaky. Wow.
Yeah.
So then you applied for your internship at United Bamboo?
Yeah, but I didn't speak English at all. Like before I came to New York, I studied so hard, but study didn't work, and I couldn't speak somehow.
Well, you're doing really good.
It took me a long time, to get here.
Oh.
So yeah, I started working as an intern, but I didn't understand what my boss is saying, so I was just nodding. But experience in fashion industry helped me. It's just like a language, right?
So the boss would say, blah, 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 oh, blah, 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 blah. And you would say, let's see, there's a pattern here and some markers. I think I know what they want me to do.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Yeah, you can kind of guess. It's like more. Yeah, communication is more like the feeling involved. So.
Blah 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 blah. They're pointing at the computer a lot. Maybe they want me to check my email.
Something like that. Yeah.
That sounds really scary. How did you not go, this is terrifying, and just leave?
True. I was scared and nervous, but I think I was enjoying the newness and learning something new. It's scary, but as much as scary it is, I think it's more exciting.
What, just going to a new place?
Yeah, when you make a change and take kind of risk, it's scary, but it's also exciting. So I was enjoying, I think, for the new opportunity, and I was just doing intern, but they respected me as almost as like an experienced designer, even though I was just intern, they would ask me, so what do you think?
And
You
you'd
know?
go, oh, let's see, they're pointing at my brain. They must be asking what I think.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's
So
great.
yeah, I like the communication. I felt like in Japan, of course it's changing, but at the time, 10 years ago or over 10 years ago, it was more like okay, if you have a longer experience in the company, you're supposed to speak up, and if you're younger or newer to the company, you kind of step back. But the communication here, I mean, at United Bamboo was more flat,
Mm.
and I liked the communication, and I really enjoyed working for them.
Aw.
Yeah,
So then you quit.
I didn't quit yet. It was 4 years. Yeah, I was working for them.
Oh. So, what was the most valuable thing you learned?
Valuable thing, appreciate your own creativity. I think that's it. My boss, I really respected their creativity, and they really appreciate it. Like in Japan, I was how I worked was trend research and what everybody's doing, and kind of like arrange what trend, what is the trend, whatever the trend is, right? But at the United Bamboo, if I get like my own unique idea, like they really respect that, like they're like, oh my God, this is really great idea, let's do that. They had a like appreciation for the real creativity.
Hmm.
Mm.
So the big takeaway is that they taught you how to appreciate your creativity, huh?
I think so. Yeah, like trust your creativity and go for it. Yeah.
All right, so let's see. You're a New York fashion designer now, and you're partying with the stars.
Not like that.
And
Pretty
then you
quiet.
decided to start your own brand, huh?
I
How
was
did that
still, yeah, I was still working for United Bamboo, and I was, the third year or fourth year. Um, just company construction changed, the direction changed, and I was designing clothing, but they decided not to make clothing anymore and just focus on
What?
bag design. And yeah, that was just company change. And I mean, I enjoyed designing bags, but I felt like something is missing inside of me, that I cannot design clothing. Then I just realized how important it is for me, like how kind of essential for my life, to design clothing.
So it was good timing.
It was a good timing.
Like they focused on bags, so then you wouldn't have any conflict of interest designing your own clothes, huh?
Yeah, that's true. I was
Oh,
really
it sounds
enjoying designing for them. So I mean, I was thinking someday I want to start my own brand, but I was just enjoying. So if that thing didn't happen, then I didn't decide to move on, I guess. So that was
Oh.
really good timing. I forgot to tell you, but I met this
You met this
guy.
this guy here, huh?
Yeah, my husband Robert. Actually, it was right after I came here, so we met in 2009, December. Yeah.
Mhm. So let me guess. He pointed at you and then at himself, and he went, "Oh, I think he wants to be my friend,"
Something like that,
Blah
yeah.
blah blah.
You know how he is. He's really friendly for everybody. So he was just talking, he just started to talk to me. Friendly, yeah.
That sounds very suspicious.
I think so too,
There
yeah.
was nothing suspicious. I just thought she looked cool.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, really? That shouldn't be surprising. Doesn't she look cool now? Look at this.
Well, she does look cool. You're right. He's right. You're very cool looking.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so somewhere in there, you pick this guy up off the streets, and
Yes,
you
I picked him
you
up.
got a
and
job, and then you decide you're going to start your own company, and then you quit your job, right?
Yeah.
And then, please don't make fun of me.
Yes. Your voiceless mouse was so funny. Sorry. Yeah. So I was still working for the company, but on the side, I started my brand. But like Robert had been telling me, why don't you start your own brand for a long time? But
Oh, buddy, you get some credit.
for a long time, but I didn't, I kept telling him, not yet, not yet. But somehow at the time, Robert pushed me, and my friend encouraged me as well. And I thought, okay, probably this is the time. Why don't I give a try? Nothing to lose.
And the thing at United Bamboo just gave you room too, because you weren't making clothes anymore.
Yeah, I was not making clothes, so yeah, I had so much like a piled up energy to express, I guess.
So how did that first collection go, huh?
The first collection was very, very small, only 7 sweaters. I mean, 7 sweaters and 2 woven clothing, pants and shirt, and like 7 jewelry. Also like I'm taking a pause with jewelry at the moment, but at the time I didn't have any experience with the jewelry, but it just popped in my head.
What made you start with jewelry?
I just, when I designed the sweater for the first collection, I thought, like this fuzziness sweater would go really beautiful together with the jewelry, like a kind of thin line jewelry, like a coldness and warmness together.
Like the Wizard of Oz.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know what you're referencing, but yeah, I guess.
I'm not sure either. That's
If you don't know,
I
then
got
I
the
don't
reaction I wanted, so that
know.
works.
Okay. Yeah. So what was it? What did you ask me?
Why did you? Why sweat? Why jewelry?
No,
And then
it's
you
just
said
like
to match your sweater.
Yeah. It's just the intuition, But yeah, I like going for intuition. It's fun, right?
Yeah. So then let me guess. You had some years of grinding away at the sweater factory, right?
Yeah, the first collection. I mean, first collection.
Yeah.
Of course, just doing by myself, and I didn't have anybody, in my team. So I was doing everything by myself, right? Like one day I was like doing, making phone call to buyers, doing sales market by myself, and yeah, I did my sales market here. For the first time, and then only 3 customers came, 3 buyers came.
3?
Yeah, and then after that, I took my collections to the stores that I like. I packed my whole collection in the luggage, and I just carried it to the store.
You kept that luggage, right?
No, actually, I updated.
Because it sounds like you was really lucky, The luggage you carried from Japan, the luggage you carried out to the stores in New York.
It's the same luggage. Yeah, lucky luggage. Yeah.
Wow. Then you got rid of that luggage, and everything's gone downhill ever since.
No, everything's going okay. I guess.
Yeah, if everything had gone downhill, do you think she'd be here?
I don't know. She keeps scooting away from you and getting out of frame. Come back into frame.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, the first collection was, like I was doing a lot of, I was trying hard for the sales, going for, talk to buyers on the phone or writing letters, It's like really great memory, And I think like I got a couple of stores order in the first collection. But obviously it was not like enough, quantity. So yeah.
Enough for what?
enough, like factories have a minimum to produce stuff. It's not like you can make one thing. They
need at least two,
they
right?
need that'd be great, but they need a little bit more. So a little bit more.
4.
A lot of factories couldn't produce the clothing that I made a sample. So, but the factory that I used to work with when I used to work for a Japanese company helped me out. They said, "Oh, you moved to New York and you started your brand, and we want to support you." So that was
that's so
purely
nice.
just so generous of them. Like they don't make money, but they just did a favor for me. I feel like, but yeah. So
let's see. All your friends are doing favors for you, and you carried your suitcases around New York. Well, I guess that's it, guys. Bye. No, just joking.
all right.
joking. All right. So then your little empire grew and grew and grew, and you became more popular and famous, right?
It's step by step, still step by step, and always a step by step. It's not like some people have a jump up and stuff, I think, but it's for me, it's more like a gradual step, like getting stores, one by one more, yeah. But at some point, it came to the point that okay, I cannot continue working for company and doing my brand at the same time. So I finally quit. After 1 year or so, 1 year or a year and a half.
Wait, you quit your job or your brand?
The job.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, I really appreciate my boss, my old boss. Like they were really supportive, They gave me like unemployment and stuff, so that helped me.
Don't say any more about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble.
I don't want you to say that you accidentally broke the law or anything,
Yeah. So true. Sorry.
Because they did go bankrupt and everything, and they dissolved their company. You were legitimately laid off.
Yeah, I was laid off. Yep.
Good.
Sorry about that. Yep. But yeah, they were really supportive. Yeah. But yeah, it's not like I saved up money in advance. So, I was struggling at the beginning so much.
I just noticed something in this feed. You and I next to each other? We look like we're the same size.
What do you mean? Our head?
I mean, just our bodies,
I'm
sitting here with my buddy, and what? Hold your hand up. Look at that.
Same size, yeah. Yeah, so what was it? So I quit?
Nope.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, like I was struggling with, because I didn't save up money. So, I was like, oh my God, like what I'm gonna do? I don't have enough money to support myself, So I tried to work for restaurant, but after I did one time, one day, I was like, oh my God, this is not what I'm supposed to do. Like I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't be here. I should be working, as a fashion designer full time.
And then you committed. You said, this is the way I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I realized that, for doing fashion for a long time, it just became a part of my life. And then I couldn't do anything else. I guess like I wanted to commit to my dream. That's what it is. If I think about it right now. So I thought, okay, no more excuse, just put 100% to my brand,
This sounds similar. You know Peter Dinklage, right? He played he played Tyrion on Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
he said he did a speech, and he said that he had been working some terrible job that he hated, and he was trying to act, and then he said, one day, I'm going to live by my acting, no matter what. No matter how terrible I have to live, no matter how low I have to go, I'm only going to make money acting.
That's
he said,
very,
this is what I'm
very.
doing, and this is all I'm going to do.
That's a very similar decision. I feel like I made at the time. It's not like I cannot do, but it's not like I want to do, right?
Right.
And just.
But the commitment.
Commitment was very important at the time. Yeah. Then I think when you jump into like one situation, like a new door opens, that kind of thing. So, I was kind of on edge, but, I was putting like all my effort, like all my power towards that new collection. And then that season kind of brewed up. Yeah, it was a kind of breakthrough season. It's not like a super jump, but, it was like a, business from hobby level. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know what you mean, because, my friend Asako told me to start doing these Instagram lives. And then from there, I got the idea to do these YouTube lives also. And I feel like, I've got people watching me, and it's not where I want it to be yet, but it's growing. I can see it.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what you mean. I'm right where you were.
Yeah, you're on the path.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, not at
I just
all.
want you to know that I understand what you mean.
Yeah. I think commitment is kind of important, and just to jump to, take risk and, just to give a try,
Get it! Go out there and get it!
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
All right, so your that collection blew up. The next one, right?
Yeah. So then I started working with showroom. So I became okay. I mean, it's not in my company, but I got a partner. I got a team. Yeah.
That's your team now, right?
No.
Huh?
No, but yeah, a lot of shift happened, but.
All right. Well, I'm going to assume that you had showrooms and some growth and experience, probably some heartbreaks, right?
Heartbreaks, yeah, a lot of heartbreaks. A lot of difficult. So difficult thing. Doing business here was really challenging. I guess I should be honest, right? Like I had a payment issue. I was chasing for. I mean, how can I say payment issue? Yeah. But it's every event is some there for you to learn something. So now I wouldn't say I appreciate what happened, but
it caused you to learn a lot about the business you're in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think so. I guess I'm going really vague, so I don't know how much I can tell people, but
that's okay. Don't tell secrets out of school. Don't name names. When it's bad. Don't name anybody.
No, I'm not gonna name anybody, but just the business side was really challenging, at the time.
But then you learned that, right?
I learned it. Yeah, I learned from that.
You found better partners.
Yeah, I found a great partner. Current partner. And I guess I was really having a difficult time, but at the same time, I felt I found a peace when I'm creating. I have a place to escape, from the difficult situation, and
a place to escape. That's me and Bob, right?
Yeah, the family helped so much. Yeah,
Bruce.
And Bruce, yeah, of course. Just a creation, like creation helped me, to get through this, and
creation.
I really appreciate that, and I found my my errors too,
Your what?
my something that I need to learn.
Yeah,
Errors,
yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't say error. I would say new lessons.
New lessons, yeah.
Hmm.
Like as a small company owner, you have to put many hats. And because I'm not, I'm creative side, right? I'm not like a business person. And that's not my nature, or that's not my talent, I consider. So, I was focusing on my creativity, but I was not really thinking about, how to run business. So I would say I was careless, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but you really have to appreciate the business in general, so you have to care about the business side as well. It's just I was not understanding at the time. So
I don't want to interrupt you, but if any of you guys have any questions or thoughts, make sure to leave a comment so we can see it, because Sayaka's not going to be here for like hours and hours, so
oh, it's 1 hour.
if you can think of anything you want me to talk about, make sure you mention it in the comments. I just want to throw that out there,
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like it was having fewer problems, so I just,
Good job.
thanks. So how many styles do you have to do in a season?
Per season. So for a while I was making like 50 to 60 styles per season.
Holy smoke!
Yeah, but actually, it was like I started to make more and more styles, and I made myself busy art, and so actually I'm reducing the styles now.
She just
It's
said
like,
she did 60 styles per season. Did you hear that? And then she said, I should do more. Okay, just making sure they heard that.
So now it's more like 35 to 40 styles I'm designing per season.
How many seasons?
2 seasons in a year. Yeah.
2.
Mm-hmm. Spring, summer, and the fall, winter.
So that's like 80 styles?
Yeah, about 80 styles. Yeah,
80.
but I want to make less and less. It's
Sure,
always
how do you find the energy to create so much new stuff? That's a lot.
It's a lot. I mean, it's good and bad. Like if I'm so so inspired and wanting to make a lot of stuff, that's fine. But I think like partially, I was feeling fear. That's why I was making more styles.
And what were you afraid of?
What if this style don't sell? And this is really like not good. It's like a trap. When you design, like you don't want to think about the result. You just want to be pure to the creation. But I think like I realized myself being like motivated by fear a little bit, doing more styles. That's why I decided, okay, I don't need this much styles. I want to spend more time for each individual pieces. Remember, like when I used to be in college, like I was spending 3 months for making one clothes. Like that's a really great thing. Like I wanted to put more energy to one pieces, each pieces.
So what's your creative process look like, huh? What are you up to?
What do you mean? Would you be more specific?
All right. Let's see. You're designing for spring, right?
Yeah.
Like, I gotta make some clothes for springtime. I gotta get some stuff to sell. I gotta get some stuff to make. Pretty stuff that looks really good. And then you think, but I don't have anything. I don't have any. Go.
Yeah, it's not quite like that, but I think I love a fabric, so I always start with fabrics, fabrics and yarns. And when I touch fabrics and yarns, and I love colors too. So like
so
when
you'd say it's a lot of tactile. You're touching a lot of things.
Textiles, yeah, I touch. the touch gives me ideas, I think, and the colors colors inspire me to kind of, create like a whole painting kind of thing.
What about the smell of the fabric?
Smell, I usually
How about
don't,
that?
but it sounds good. So. Actually, smell works. That's why, I put like aroma oil when I'm, designing a diffuser thing. Yeah, because I think that effect too. Yeah. Yeah, creative process has been, I mean, I'm still learning and trying, this thing and other thing.
Which this thing? Which
Okay,
other
so I think like it's been 9 years since I started my brand, and for up until like last year probably, I was always like running, full marathon, like a full speed, right?
for
And
fun? Just
yeah, I feel like I was always busy, and I didn't take time to
you are really busy. Thank you, Sayaka, for joining us because she's very busy.
yeah, I guess like the amount of work didn't change, but I thought like I'm just running so much, right? And at some point I realized that like something is missing, like meaning I love, I'm doing what I love, but something doesn't feel satisfying. And I was like, why I don't feel satisfying?
It's not me, is it?
No, it's not. And it's just like, too much worry about the future and stuff,
Why?
At the time, I guess like I was just, egoistic about, I want to be successful or whatever, I was
Ooh,
eager
success!
to
That sounds fun.
I was eager to get through something, but then, when I realized that something is missing, I talked to this, my husband, and my husband told me, you should work on yourself, as much as you work on your design. And that was like 3 years ago.
Can I tell you a
think.
secret?
Mhm.
I told him that.
You are not born at the time. That was a really great advice, actually.
Thanks for trying to take credit, buddy. It's really great.
Yeah, that was really great advice. I think like I was finding the error, for my approach, like then you taught me, how to work on myself. Yeah.
So work on yourself. What does that mean?
So work on myself meaning like, self-improvement, so look for my motivation and why I'm doing this instead of what I'm doing this,
You're doing it
what
because
I'm
it's fun,
making.
right?
Yeah. Why? Yeah, because it's fun and I want to share, the fun and joy, yeah, I guess I could look for pure motive, motivation.
Did you ever find it?
I feel like I found it, like I found it, but I'm still, I know what I'm going, what I want, or what I want to share. I want to share joy, through clothing. That's what I want to do, and I think like clothing has such a power to almost like heal people, and nourish, people. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I know what I want to do, but it's not like equal to I always can do, Like I still, struggle when I'm designing. I still struggle.
What kind of struggle? What are we talking about?
Fighting with like a kind of distraction, I guess, thinking about the result, oh, like, is this okay? Like, can people wear? I mean, people need to wear, but like unnecessary thing, like compare with other people, or I think it's really not necessary thing.
Oh no, because you're
Totally.
great all on your own.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, like the power, everybody have a power, and I think we just have to learn how to trust it. And I'm still,
I have the power.
yeah,
And so do you.
I'm still learning. Yeah. Someday, I feel so great, I can trust myself. Someday I kind of fail, but I just
Wait,
go back
you mean
to,
you steal from your own wallet?
what do you mean?
You said sometimes I don't trust myself.
Yeah,
You
like
sneak into your purse and take your own money?
something like that. Yeah, I'm still learning, but I think like I guess like practice in the more routine, and change our default setting, is something that I'm working on. Default setting is, like something that we were taught as a kid, you know.
Oh, like, don't play in traffic. And you say, I want to play in traffic, Mom and Dad. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, something like that.
Like that?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm glad you're playing in traffic now. That sounds fun. So I heard a rumor that you're going to do stand-up soon, huh?
No, I'm not gonna do it. I don't do it. Yeah, but I guess like recently we have been doing routine together in the morning, do itching. That really help. I guess like
Well, if you're scratching, you got to start itching, right?
yeah. This
think
book
it's the
really
other way
have
around.
been helping us to set our mind at the beginning of the day. Yeah. And then we do yoga and muscle work and stuff.
Yeah, you
Like
guys have been really doing a lot of that this week, huh?
yeah, this weekend we have been really lazy. Yeah.
I don't know if we're lazy. I think we just sleep. We needed more than exercise.
Oh, I think it's because I snore so much.
You don't snore. I've never heard you. But anyways, yeah. So I guess what I'm working on is like making routine to make my process more like a ritual like. So I can perform. I can perform the same, whenever I'm feeling good or bad, the performance is the same level. That's what I'm, trying to do
I
right
have
now.
a little secret knowledge about this lady.
Mm-hmm.
You draw and you paint sometimes. Does that ever help you?
Paint,
Or drawing?
drawing, yeah, it doesn't help because I think drawing helps and tea ceremony helps as well. I think like to reset your brain sometimes
Wait,
really
tea
helps.
ceremony?
Tea ceremony, yeah, I do tea ceremony, and that really helps too. So like you need to have a time to focus on something else and completely forget about what you're usually doing. Like in my case, designing.
Oh, I tend to focus on something else and forget what I'm doing while I'm doing interviews.
You forget that you're doing interview.
Yeah, it's fun.
Mm.
Makes it much better, I think.
But yeah, a lot of learning. But it's fun, I'm trying to enjoy the moment. It's really precious what I'm doing.
Hey, this is a great moment right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look at us. Just lay on the couch. Couch people. Bob's way back there.
I think
Yeah,
it's
way back
it's
there.
it's 1 hour and something, like 15 minutes or something.
So what are you struggling with now?
Struggling now is sometimes I lose. No, it's
You
more
lose
like
your phone, your keys, your wallet.
that yeah. I often lose things, but I think like I have a tunnel vision, and I don't let myself rest. But sometimes resting and time for like meditate or something. It's very important,
Let it
like
percolate.
yeah, it's my character. I'm always running, but I've noticed that always running isn't always good. I have to take a pause, to think about it, think deeper, and that's what I'm learning right now.
I know all
I
about
guess.
that. I've got 4 paws.
Oh, 4 paws. Paws, yeah. I thought it's more like foot, not paws.
You say my hands are feet?
No. I don't mean to make fun of you.
That's good.
But yeah,
I make fun of
it's.
you.
I guess like yep. Still process. I gotta be. I want to say that I figured out everything, but it's not. But
I don't
guess
think
like
you ever figure everything out. That would be
exactly.
really
Yeah,
boring.
life is just like that. So I just try to be like a more keep equanimity. Even though bad things happen, don't take personally. Like just to purely perform in front of like what's in front of you.
Well, you've
I
had a
guess.
great effect on me too.
I hope so.
Oh yeah, living here with you has really inspired me a lot.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I'd be doing this if you weren't hanging around.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, Bob, of course,
Mm-hmm.
but me. So thank you.
Thank you too.
All right, guys, this was like a good pausing point. We're saying thank you to each other.
Yeah,
and
over 1 hour.
having a
Yeah,
touching
thank you for
moment,
your company.
Is there anything we didn't talk about that you want to talk about?
Oh no, we are current now, right?
All
Yeah,
right,
thank you for
well,
listening.
Thank you
It's
guys.
a long,
and,
long story.
You can follow her on Instagram at Sayaka Davis for her brand, and at Sayaka Tokimoto-Davis for her other stuff.
What is that? My
Or you can go to
personal-
her website. That's sayakadavis.com. Right? You have a
Yeah.
web store. You can get You can get her stuff. If you haven't gotten it yet.
Thank you.
Am I plugging you well? I want to make sure I'm doing everything right.
Yeah, you're doing so good. Thank you.
She made a sushi book. If you want to order that, you can.
No, it's out. Oh my god, long time ago. But I don't have. Thank you so much.
And of course you're going to hear her in the background on my other shows because she's kind of my
I'm producer.
my on-set producer. But we love you guys, and thanks for all these comments.
Thank
We
you
really
so
appreciate it.
much.
Especially from Saori. Saori. Yep. And catch me on Sunday. That's 9 a.m. in New York and 10 p.m. in Japan. I'm live every Sunday on Instagram. And if you want to hit the follow button, it really helps me out with my YouTube algorithm, So follow me and like this video. And I'll catch you guys in the next guest I've got. So see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hit the button, Bob.
I'm gonna.
Come on, man. We're still going here, and you got to hit the button. Well.